All praise is going on to Yahweh Basham Yahushai. As always, double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and peace and blessings to the rest of the brothers worldwide that sincerely believe in this truth. I got another breaking news article, once again from the BBC News website. Now, this is dealing with the so-called Chinese or the Moabites and how the Most High has been judging them as well with these with these different storms, okay, or tornadoes. Okay, it says China weather: tornado and hail killed scores in Jiangsu. All right, it says a tornado and hailstorm have killed at least 98 people and injured nearly 800 in the East Chinese province of Jiangsu, according to state media. Accompanied by torrential rain. The same thing in the previous article dealing with those Indians and those East Indians and those lightning strikes, man. Torrential rain. Now the scripture says, pursuing Isaiah the 29th chapter and the 6th verse, it says, the Most High shall visit the earth with storms and tempests, okay, and whirlwinds. And this is exactly what's going on here in China, all right? This is accompanied by torrential rain. The tornado struck the outskirts of the city of Yangqing on Thursday afternoon. Counties on the city's outskirts saw winds of up to 125 kilometers per hour or 78 miles per hour. Heavy rains and the possibility of more hailstorms and tornadoes have further complicated rescue efforts, the CCTV network reported. Right now, this was, matter of fact, this was put up according to what I have here 23 minutes ago. So in the midst of me doing, so as I was looking up the last article, this is what was posted up on the BBC website dealing with China. So that's the Most High bringing his judgment. Scripture says the Most High passes judgment every day. Okay? It says the winds were powerful enough to pick up vehicles. Right? And as you can see, there's the brutal devastation of a car in the middle of a damn building somewhere in China. It says on Friday, rescuers were carrying injured villagers into ambulances and delivering food and water to others, says state news agency Xinhua. Now remember that they're in a different time zone. Okay. It says tents and other emergency supplies were being sent from Beijing. Then it says the end of the world. Footage from the scene of the tornado show overturned vehicles, snapped trees, and street light poles and toppled electricity pylons. All right. And this is the end of the world. It's the end of the world for these heathen, man. Starting with Esau. It's the end of the world. As a matter of fact, it's the end of Esau's world, and those and these other heathen that's ruled over us, you know, throughout these different captivities, man. Okay, because the Most High, Yahweh Basham Yahushai, is getting ready to redeem Israel from these crackers, from these gooks, okay, from these dot-head East Indians, from these towel-head Arabs, from these funky-ass Africans, okay, from these you don't ever hear about them, Polynesians and Australian Aborigines, these Japhetic people, okay. He's delivering us from their hand, all right. It says heavy rains and the possibility of further hailstorms and tornadoes have complicated rescue efforts. It says it was like the end of the world, local resident G. Lishan told Xinhua. I heard the gales and ran upstairs to shut the windows. I had hardly reached the top of the stairs when I heard a boom and saw the entire wall with the windows on it torn away. And that's good for these damn gooks, man. Okay, because these gooks, same thing I said about these East Indians, man. These gooks, they come over here to America and they sell you these funky ass weeds to these black women. They say these bullshit rat meat, chicken and all this shit in these restaurants, man. Okay, among other negative things I can say about them. But at the end of the day, they're heathens, and the Most High's not dealing with them, and they're supposed to be under us. The Most High's passing judgment, man. Okay, and that's a beautiful thing. Okay, the hell with the damn Chinese, man. All right. It says President Xi Jinping has ordered. Oh, look at these damn names, man. Has ordered all-out rescue efforts to help those affected by the storms. Houses were flattened by the powerful storms, leaving many local residents homeless. All right, and you see pictures of the devastation. Um, it says many parts of China have been hit by torrential rains this week. Uh, Floods in the south killed 22 people earlier this week and displaced nearly 200,000, state media said. All right. The southern part of China is hit every year during the monsoon season. Same thing that's going on in East India. It's the monsoon season, which runs from May to July. But this year's rainy season has been particularly wet, with water levels in some major rivers exceeding those of 1998. So it hasn't really been this bad over there in China within almost 20 years. So that's how you know that this is the time the Most High is pushing His own judgment upon these different people on the earth, man. Okay, it says but this year's rainy season has been particularly wet, with water levels in some major rivers exceeding those of 1998, when disastrous floods affected 180 million people, according to state media. Direct economic losses from the floods are estimated to be 2.7 billion yuan, or 410 million. Vice Premier Wang Yang said China faced volatile weather conditions as a result of the influence of El Nino on weather patterns. Okay. So this is just judgment upon Moab, man. All right, and good riddance, man. The hell with these slanty-eyed. Can't talk, man. Can't drive. Can't see. I can say all kinds of negative things about Moab, man. But it's just judgment upon them, man. Okay. So now let's go to the scriptures, man. Here we go. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 25, verse 8. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because that Moab and Seir do say," Moab is the Chinese, Koreans, Vietnamese, and Seir is Esau, these crackers, man, these so-called white people of the day. Okay? "Because that Moab and Seir do say, Behold, the house of Judah is like unto all the heathen." And that's why the Most High is passing judgment upon these heathen, man, these gooks. Because they think that us Israelites, starting with the tribe of Judah, are like unto them. They can have the earth in their possession, man. Okay? They think that, like they're the next runner-up when America falls, man, because they hold a certain amount of debt of America's failing economy. Okay? So the Most High says in verse 9, "Therefore, behold, I will open the side of Moab from the cities, from his cities which are on his frontiers." Right? Well, in those coastal cities, that's where those monsoons and those storms and those torrential rains can really hit. So this is prophecy here. It says, "The glory of the country, Beth Jeshemoth, Baal Meon, and Kiriathaim, to the men of the east with the Ammonites." Remember what was it? That tsunami that hit Japan those years ago. It says it will give them in possession, that the Ammonites may not be remembered among the nations. Okay. So it says, "And I will execute judgments upon Moab, and they shall know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai." So the Most High is passing judgments upon Moab, man. Okay? Meanwhile, the other family of Moabites, these damn Koreans, they're gearing up for World War III. Okay? All right? They're building their nuclear arsenal. They're defying the U.S. And the Most High is going to gather their troops down into the Middle East as well, man. Okay? So when Yahushua comes back, he can flatten them and deliver his elect. You know? And so with that, I'm in it there, man. The Most High is passing judgment on these gooks, man. Okay? All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostle of the great millstone that ruled well. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.